Miles Michaelis trying to bounce back. His first 2 starts, he's given up 8 earned in 12 innings.
We'll begin with Jock Peterson.
And did it hit him? It certainly did. Just caught the protective gear of Jock Peterson, so he's hit by the pitch, and the leadoff man is aboard.
And here's Seager. Swats this one towards center. Harrison Bader lays out, but can't get it. Peterson headed for third. Here's Bader's throw offline, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Michaelis fires 0-2, and Bellinger bounces one to second. Wong feeding to Young, back to first, not in time. Bellinger will pick up another RBI, legging out a fielder's choice, and the Dodgers strike first.
A.J. Pollock, 286 batter, and the pitch swung on and hit down the left field line. That's a fair ball. That's going to roll into the corner. Bellinger around second, on his way to third. Dino Ebel waving him home. Here comes the relay. It'll be dropped by the shortstop DeYoung. Bellinger scores from first base, and in with a run-scoring double is A.J. Pollock. 2-0 Los Angeles.
A payoff pitch that Carpenter pulls in a bounce to Bellinger at first, and he shows off another one of those tools with a slick glove for the first out.
It's ridiculous the contribution he is making here in the first 11 games.
Ozuna coming up.
Down the left field line, and it's gone. Home run. Ozuna, 2-run line drive shot. It hugs the foul pole down the left field line, and we're tied at 2-2.
And that ball was not off the fat of the bat. That was right square on the money.
Now batting Paul DeYoung.
The 2-0. And DeYoung hits a fly ball into center field. Over Pollock. And Paul DeYoung at second base.
A.J. Pollock is an excellent center fielder. He won the Gold Glove in 2015, and yet for some reason he didn't catch up on this ball in a hurry.
Kike Hernandez, Russell Martin, and Hyun-Jin Ryu to face Miles Michaelis. Pitch to Hernandez is popped up, shallow center field, backpedaling the second baseman Wong. He gets turned around, and now the center fielder comes in and makes a diving catch. Harrison Bader, who should have been calling off Wong from the get-go, ended up making a circus catch rather than a routine one.
As an outfielder, you're coming in and you see that infielder backpedaling and backpedaling. If you can get to the ball, you have to call him off.
That floats in there for strike one. And something may not be right here with Ryu.
Well, you talked about his groin last year, missing 90 games, and he's walking around like it could be related to that.
This could be the issue of why the command's off. Maybe there's a body part that's aching him.
So Hyun-Jin Ryu leaves the game with 2 out in the second inning. Carves out a pop fly. The way the defense was positioned, nobody's close. Seager with a circuitous route to get under it and catch it for out number 1.
A left-hander, a pop-up to the left side, and it lands right where the shortstop would normally play. Seager playing in and at third base. He made a route like a question mark.
Here's a 1-1 pitch to A.J. Pollock. And off the mound, Michaelis runs it over to first for the out. He set down 9 in a row. And now you can make it 10.
Verdugo slaps one the other way. Backhand to Young. Another 1-2-3 inning for Michaelis, who's retired 11 straight.
Yadier Molina has 5 hits in his last 10 at bats.
Fly ball right center. Long run for A.J. Pollock, who's got it. A.J. Pollock into the gap to take extra bases away from Molina. And how about Dylan Floro? He's retired all 10 batters that he's faced.
The 1-0 inside. It got him right on the hand. Martin okay, but ball just nicked him, so he'll take first base, and that ends the string of 12 straight set down.
Got hit for the second time tonight. Michaelis, the guy that led baseball in walk rate last year, having issues with command tonight. He's hit 3 batters.
2 on and 2 out now.
Here it is. Seager shoots it to left, a base hit. Ozuna still has that shoulder problem. He comes up gunning, and the throw's cut off. Corey Seager with a 2-out RBI single to left, and the Dodgers have retaken the lead in the 5th.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Runners go, and it's low and inside. Ball 4. Michaelis very careful with Cody Bellinger, and now the base is full of Dodgers.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Got him with a high fastball.
Michaelis pitch. And Kike, first ball swinging, lines it to right. It is slicing toward the line, and that's going to be in there for a hit. Round first and into second is Kike Hernandez. Muncy rumbles into third. Now the Dodgers with a threat with 1 out, with runners at second and third.
On a 2-1. Martin cracks his bat on a little flare into center. Bader comes on to catch it. Where in the world was Kike Hernandez going? I don't know if he got a bad read or for the second day in a row he's had a mental error. Stays 3-2 to the bottom of the 6th.
And the first 2 have reached safely as Jose Martinez walks in.
And that's a base hit into left. Smothered, but a hit nonetheless. Carpenter scores. Martinez delivers, and we're tied at 3. Goldschmidt to third, now 2 down.
One thing Paul Goldschmidt has to be alive for is that ball in the dirt.
There it is, gets away. Here comes Goldschmidt. Nice call, partner. Cardinals on top. It's now 4-3 St. Louis. And here's David Freese. Here's an 0-1 pitch to David Freese. Ground ball. Carpenter. 1 away. 1-2 pitch. On the ground. Carpenter across the diamond. The stretch by Paul Goldschmidt. And the Cardinals take game 1. Fun ball game. Final of 4-3.